Ferdinand Magellan, a name synonymous with exploration and daring adventure, etched his mark on history as the leader of the first expedition to circumnavigate the globe. While Magellan himself did not survive the entire journey, his vision and determination propelled his crew across uncharted waters, forever changing our understanding of the world. His voyage proved definitively that the Earth was round and significantly larger than previously believed, opening up new trade routes and ushering in a new era of global interconnectedness. Magellan's story is one of relentless pursuit of knowledge, unwavering ambition, and the enduring human spirit of discovery. The journey he initiated, though fraught with peril and hardship, unveiled the vastness of the Pacific Ocean and connected distant continents in a way never before imagined. Magellan's legacy extends beyond geographical discovery. It embodies the courage to challenge conventional wisdom and the audacity to venture into the unknown. Faced with mutiny, starvation, and hostile encounters with indigenous populations, Magellan's crew persevered, driven by the promise of reaching the Spice Islands and the allure of the unknown. Magellan's name, forever linked to this monumental achievement, continues to inspire explorers and dreamers alike. Ferdinand Magellan was born in northern Portugal around 1480 into a family of lesser nobility. His early life provided him with a foundation in seamanship and courtly life. As a young page, Magellan was exposed to tales of exploration and the spice trade. These stories ignited his passion to venture beyond the known world. Magellan's early experiences instilled in him a deep understanding of navigation and cartography. He participated in expeditions to India and Africa, gaining valuable experience. These voyages exposed him to the lucrative spice trade and navigating unfamiliar waters. While serving in Morocco, Magellan sustained an injury that left him with a permanent limp. Despite his dedication, Magellan's proposals for a westward expedition were rejected by the Portuguese king. Undeterred, Magellan renounced his nationality and offered his services to the Spanish crown, where his plan to reach the Spice Islands by sailing west was met with enthusiasm. In 1519, under the patronage of King Charles I of Spain, Magellan set sail with a fleet of 5 ships known as the Armada de Molucca. The expedition's primary goal was to find a westward route to the Spice Islands, also known as the Moluccas, a group of islands in present-day Indonesia renowned for their valuable spices. The 5 ships, were crewed by an international mix of approximately 270 men. These men hailed from various European nations, each bringing their own skills and experiences to the voyage. The expedition began its westward journey across the Atlantic, facing numerous challenges from the outset. The vastness of the ocean, unpredictable weather, and dwindling supplies tested the crew's resilience and determination. As the fleet sailed south along the coast of South America, Magellan searched diligently for a passage through to the Pacific Ocean. The search for the elusive passage would lead them through treacherous waters and ultimately into a strait that would bear Magellan's name. The crossing of the Atlantic proved to be a challenging and turbulent period for Magellan and his crew. The long voyage, dwindling supplies, and the uncertainty of finding a westward passage led to growing discontent among some of the crew members. This discontent eventually erupted into a full-blown mutiny, threatening to derail the entire expedition. Magellan, however, acted swiftly and decisively to quell the rebellion. He demonstrated his leadership and authority, restoring order and reaffirming his command over the expedition. Despite the internal struggles, the expedition continued its southward journey along the coast of South America. After months of searching, Magellan finally discovered the passage he had been seeking, a narrow strait that would later be named the Strait of Magellan. The Strait of Magellan, a narrow and treacherous waterway at the southern tip of South America, presented a formidable challenge to Magellan and his crew. The strait's complex geography, with its twisting channels, strong currents, and unpredictable winds, made navigation extremely difficult. As the fleet navigated the strait, one of the ships, deserted the expedition and returned to Spain. This desertion was a significant setback, reducing the fleet's size and resources. The remaining ships, however, pressed on, determined to complete the passage and reach the Pacific Ocean. The passage through the strait took over a month, a testament to the challenging conditions and the crew's perseverance. Magellan's leadership and navigational skills were crucial in guiding the fleet through this perilous passage. Finally, after weeks of arduous navigation, the remaining ships emerged from the Strait of Magellan into the vast expanse of the Pacific Ocean. Upon entering the Pacific Ocean, Magellan and his crew were met with the daunting reality of its vastness. The ocean, which Magellan named Mar Pacifico, meaning peaceful sea due to its initial calmness, proved to be far larger than anyone had previously imagined. The vast expanse of water stretched before them, seemingly endless, with no land in sight. The voyage across the Pacific was an ordeal of epic proportions. The crew faced unimaginable hardships, including starvation, scurvy, and the constant threat of dehydration. The lack of fresh food and water took a heavy toll on the men, weakening their bodies and spirits. Magellan, however, remained steadfast in his determination to reach the Spice Islands. Despite the unimaginable hardships, the fleet eventually sighted land, reaching the Mariana Islands, and later the Philippines. The arrival in the Philippines marked a turning point in the voyage, offering the crew a much-needed respite from the hardships of the Pacific crossing. After the arduous crossing of the Pacific, Magellan and his crew finally reached the Philippines. This archipelago, with its lush vegetation and abundant resources, offered a welcome respite from the hardships of the long voyage. However, their arrival would also mark a tragic turning point in the expedition. Magellan became involved in a local conflict, taking sides in a dispute between rival chieftains. This involvement proved fatal as Magellan was killed in a battle on the island of Mactan in 1521. His death was a devastating blow to the expedition, depriving it of its visionary leader. Despite the loss of Magellan, the surviving crew members were determined to complete the mission. Juan Sebastian Elcano took command of the expedition and led the remaining ships to the Spice Islands, finally achieving the original goal of the voyage. The arrival in the Spice Islands was a moment of triumph, albeit tinged with the sadness of Magellan's death. Following Magellan's death and the successful acquisition of spices in the Moluccas, the surviving crew faced the daunting task of returning to Spain. They, now under the command of Juan Sebastian Elcano, embarked on the westward leg of the journey, navigating through treacherous waters and facing numerous challenges. The voyage across the Indian Ocean and around the Cape of Good Hope was fraught with peril. It was constantly at risk from storms, pirates, and the ever-present threat of scurvy. Despite the hardships, Elcano and his crew persevered, demonstrating remarkable resilience and navigational skill. They successfully navigated the treacherous waters of the Indian Ocean and rounded the Cape of Good Hope, marking a significant milestone in their journey back to Spain. Finally, in 1522, he arrived back in Spain, completing the first circumnavigation of the globe. The arrival of them was met with great fanfare, marking a historic achievement in the history of exploration. Magellan's voyage, although he did not live to see its completion, had a profound and lasting impact on world history. The circumnavigation provided concrete proof that the Earth was round and significantly larger than previously believed. This discovery revolutionized cartography and geography, leading to a more accurate understanding of the world's dimensions. The voyage also opened up new trade routes, connecting Europe directly with the Spice Islands and other parts of Asia. This direct access to valuable spices and other goods challenged the existing trade monopolies and facilitated the growth of global commerce. The world became increasingly interconnected, leading to the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures. Magellan's expedition also expanded European knowledge of the world's oceans and lands. The discovery of the vastness of the Pacific Ocean and the identification of new lands and cultures broadened European perspectives and laid the foundation for future exploration and colonization. The voyage ushered in a new era of global exploration and expansion. Ferdinand Magellan's legacy extends far beyond the simple feat of circumnavigation. His voyage represents a pivotal moment in human history, marking a transition from a world of limited knowledge to one of global interconnectedness. His courage, determination, and vision continue to inspire explorers and adventurers to this day. Magellan's name is forever etched in history books, maps, and the very geography of our planet. The Strait of Magellan, a testament to his navigational skill and perseverance, bears his name, as do the Magellanic Clouds, two small galaxies visible from the southern hemisphere. His enduring presence in our collective memory serves as a constant reminder of his remarkable achievement. Magellan's legacy continues to inspire us to push the boundaries of human knowledge and exploration. His journey reminds us that the greatest discoveries often lie beyond the horizon, waiting to be unveiled by those with the courage to seek them.